Hey everybody. Okay, so this is a reading that I've been guided to do. I was feeling out of sorts last night, and so I really just wanted a reading for myself. Now I don't know if this is for the collective as well, or if it's just something that I'm going through or was going through, or how it relates to my twin. I have no idea, so I thought that I would just do a reading on it. So I got guided to put down a past, a present, a future card, and 11 cards, 4, 4, and 3 for the future. So future now is what they usually call it. So let's go forward and see what we get for guidance and information. Now here's our past card. It's the Phoenix card. This is going to be our first initial past card. Okay. So what I'm feeling right away, or knowing right away, is that it's an 11 card. And so that talks to me about the twin flame journey, the twin flame journey towards union, and how, you know, I was sort of like pushed forward, or I don't want to say made to go forward, but, you know, really initialized or made aware to move forward on my path to rise like the phoenix in my own life. So the past through the card here is all about the resurrection, how, you know, I became, or others become, their true and best selves by stepping up and into the changes that are occurring and that are being brought forth for each and all of us as we move forward in this lifetime here now, on our twin flame journeys. Now some clarification cards on that Phoenix past is the 8 of Raphael. Now the 8 of Raphael. The 8 of Raphael feels like future energies in the past, where the divine masculine and the divine feminine are, you know, stepping up and into their pathways, or their nuances of pathways, where they become one and the same with each other, and how they're both led to each their own paths on their own. And how I see how she's illuminated in the foreground and he's sort of in the background somewhat, which is just telling me that, you know, in her past nows, she may have had a lot, because I'm being led to look at the treasure chest. She, in her past now, she's struggled with her treasures, her true treasures, and that, albeit the relationship, a love, she struggled in that department of her life, and also in the riches, the fortune, the manifestation of true gains, you know, monies, you know, money in her life, really. And so she's being illuminated, or shown to me, that as she keeps stepping her path from the past into the future now, that all of these things are changing and have been changing from within her, so that she can then reach, you know, her outer union as well with this. With her manifesting abilities, and with her bringing forth her true treasures, all of her true treasures, including her twin flame love, and all that she wants to manifest for her life. She is being led to it. She is being illuminated to it, so that she understands what all that means to and for her. And he's sort of, his higher self is there helping her in the background to sort of show her the ways of the West, kind of thing, in how to do this. He's found a way to sort of like perfect this. And so in her, you know, more distant past, she struggled with that, and she as she worked on it, she became privy to more and more and more information on it as she walked her path, as she was being led down her path to all of her true knowings within. And now she just needs to just trust in the process, trust in the whole universal kingdom of knowledge, and just keep moving forward as she always has, to be reborn into this new and improved version of herself and her life, as far as riches and abundance do go, in as far as her partner and her financial bliss. So, okay. Next we have the seven of Raphael. The 7 of Raphael. Okay. And so, there's a lot of illuminated, vibrant rainbow colors in this. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, the colors of the chakras. Also that, what I call the medical sign, which I guess it's like, it's an angelic, for me it's an angelic, holistic medical sign, which really, I guess, maybe relates as well to the chakras and how we, not only manifest as, but how we produce ourselves as, or show up as, show all of our true colors as, and our energetic beingness of and in. And so, I see stepping, a lot of stepping and stairwells here on looks like different pathways of life that she could have taken, because this reading is for the Divine Feminine, on different pathways she could have taken within her lifetime. Some of them that she's taken have not been easy pathways to go on, but she felt guided and she felt compelled to, and some she just took because she didn't know any better, and she still felt in some ways guided and led to that, even though they turned out to be what she thinks are, the worst pathways she could have ever gone down and upon. But she trudged forward and she did it anyways. So I'm noticing the vibrant purple color here, which showing, the true enlightenment, the manifestation, or the manifesting from our divine potential, from our highest vision of ourselves. And so when we see those colors of purple, the deep, vibrant, bluish purples in our lives, I guess, that we're being led solely and fully by the divine influences of our minds and hearts and souls. So to trust in that, and to know that when you see that vibrant, purple blue passageway, or you're feeling that vibration of the divine knowings and beings and doings of, to just take whatever pathways are being afforded to you or being shown to you at that point in time, because that is your right and final sort of like destination here now. You may not have known that in the past, because these are the past cards. So you may not have known these illumination signs in the past, but as you move forward into your now here future, you're going to be shown more and more of these symbols and signs as you go along. And just know that this vibrant, like realistic knowing that occurs from within you, this vibration that you can feel, and that feels like this, utter simplistic but unknown divine help, healing, guidance, towards your highest offerings of your highest self, of your highest vision of yourself, to just keep trudging forward. Just keep going forward. Keep stepping that path to your true enlightenment within, because that is where all of those little nuggets of wisdom, those knowings, those beings, those doings, those havings of and as, where they come from, is our divine connection to source, flowing through us in this vibration of health, wellness, healing, light and love, and this wisdom within that we have all been afforded and are being afforded from within us, if we just tune into it and listen from within us as to what is our true and direct guidance, which pathways to go down. Now, in reflection of the energies that I was feeling last night, I'm feeling compelled to pick up this next card, which is the High Priestess. And she is, conveying to me that, all is well, all is well. She's got her arms out and she's saying, all is well, everything's okay. Even at those times when you're feeling, less than, not good enough, like things aren't working out exactly as you want and need for them to work out for you in the, in this direct, now your timing kind of thing. Don't be afraid, don't be worried, don't be, distressed about what is happening at any given time, any given moment in time, because everything is unfolding exactly as need be, and you'll be taken care of in every which way possible, and that you need to be taken care of. And so there's absolutely nothing to worry about. And so for you to be feeling these feelings of, sort of like this relentless feelings of, betrayal or I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough, or why is this still happening to me? And why am I still going through, this crap? Why am I still feeling the feelings of, trudgery and just not feeling happy, not feeling, why are these things coming upon me at certain times? Why am I feeling these feelings at certain times when at other times I'm feeling on top of the world? I'm feeling magnificent and whole and complete and almighty and just amazing. Why are these times then popping up here for me? Is it my divine flame that is, mirroring something to me or giving me, something that I need to help him with, or, am I needing his help with something, or what is this that needs to be related here as far as this goes? And again, I'm being illuminated to that energy above us, that core knowing, believing, doing messages that can come to us at those specific times and places, and when those things and events are going on for us. And to just ask for guidance at that given time and moment, and just ask, why is this going on? Why am I going through this again? What is happening? Why is this? Why am I feeling like this right now? What's going on? Because I don't normally feel this way. And so why am I having to trudge through these emotions and through this garbage and crap, really, right now in the now of my life? What's happening that I'm having to, trudge this up or relive this or go into these feelings of like narcissistic unhappiness. And I don't understand why that came to me right now, but whatever this narcissistic unhappiness means, or do we bring that upon ourselves? I don't understand that. I'm being guided to your root chakras to ground yourself, to stand in your power and ground yourself when you're feeling these feelings of, narcissistic tendencies or compulsions, or just not feeling good enough, or somebody sort of throwing their grit or dirt at you from the universe, or wherever this is coming from. You're not grounded. You're not feeling grounded enough. So what you need to do is you need to ground yourself. You need to see yourself as this huge, gigantic tree trunk, and all of your branch or your roots are being deeply embedded into the soil, because you are this strong, compassionate, mental image of divine feminine perfection. And so you need to see yourself and feel yourself as this divine being of love and light, tuned for the good of all. And so ground yourself in that energy, in that compassion and love, for the betterment of all, for the alls. Feel that light energy of those, angelic wings that we all wear upon our backs, that surround us, really. This love and this light, tuned for the good of all, because that is our angelic self. That is our true God-given self that's coming forth for the betterment of all and for all of us always. And so ground yourself in that light, in that spirit, in that energy of complete and total happiness, justice, love for all. And let that other stuff go. It doesn't serve you, and it isn't who you are anymore, if you even were that at one time. And if you were that at one time, you know what? Let that go. Forgive yourself for those energies. Forgive yourself for any of that energetic beingness of who you were, because it no longer serves you, nor is the person that you are now. You are much more than that, and you are much more for everyone. You are going to be much more than that for the all, for the betterment of the alls. And you're stepping up and into that true power as who you really are. So, grab that and know that and ground yourself in all of that. Okay. One more card on the past is the Four of Ariel. Okay, so let's just dig into here. Let's just dig deep. Okay, so I am being led to the other side of the veil. Like, what's on the other side of this for us? What is coming to be? And how does this relate to our past? What is coming to be is true enlightenment. It is really true enlightenment for one and all. Once we all step, through this gate, into happiness and true love and light, to and for the betterment of all. And as we show all others, the manifestation of all of this, and how they can also manifest all of these things in their lives once they step up and into their true selves and their true worth and who they really and truly are from God above, and no longer, give into these lower energies of, who we were, what might have been in the past, but no longer serve us, or no longer who we are today, and no longer are who we want to be for anyone, and certainly not for ourselves as well. So the divine masculine energies are stepping up here, and so I'm feeling that the divine masculine has something to say, has something to bring forward here. And so in the past, how this relates is that he always felt this divine connection, this divine need, this wanting to be with his divine mate, with this divine connection that he's always felt. He just couldn't place or put his, couldn't put his finger on, couldn't put his thumb on. He always felt this connection and has always wanted to express these emotions, but just feels like he has never been given the opportunity to, like he is being given right here and now in this divine present. And so he's now stepping out of these past energies of who he was also, and he's stepping up into the now future here's for us, divine feminines, and he is going to relay these messages of who he really is and who he even was in relation to who he is today, and how this has served him in some ways. He's realizing now that all of this has served him in some ways over the past and the into the present. And so he's now ready, willing, and able, and wanting to step up and into this divine power and this divine connection, and to really give her these messages that he's really always felt in his heart, and he's always known, in his heart of hearts, who she was and how he's felt about her, and he didn't know how to express it before, and he didn't know what he was supposed to do, and he feels bad that he wasn't able to step up and into this earlier in his life. He just didn't know how to. He didn't know how to, and he didn't know that there was a process to this as well. And so he's starting to understand that there is a process and was a process to this. And so he's starting to not feel as bad about it, because he's starting to understand more and more every day that, trust in the process. This was part of a process for him and her. And, and him being and doing as he was, and as he is now stepping up and into, he is really just being true to himself in that, because, he didn't know any better. Now that he knows better, he's doing better, and he's stepping up more, and he's understanding what this process is all about, and he's wanting to bring this forth for his true divine feminine, and he's ready to do this. Like was said earlier, he has a few loose connections, things to tie up, loose ends that need addressing. But once those are dealt with, once those are done and dealt with, he's ready to move up and on and forward with all of this. He really is now. He's really ready, able, wanting, wishing, believing. He's really stepping up into his divine power, and he's understanding this whole process, and he's wanting to reconnect with his divine counterpart, his divine love, and he feels every bit as energetically attached and every bit as energetically loved as he's feeling the love. He wants to give her what he's feeling in return, because he feels this deep desire and love for him that she has. And this is making me emotional. He's really feeling this love for her. Okay, good. Okay, now, the present. We're going into the Swan Queen in the present. Get a drink. Okay, so the Swan Queen in the present. Okay, so now I'm being guided to the words transformation, intuition, patience. Okay, so the Swan Queen, because this is also an energetic, feminine, divine reading that includes the masculine as well, but this really is a reading for the divine feminines. Sort of to help enlighten them as to how the divine masculine really is feeling and being and doing and knowing and all of these things, so that she can sort of feel whole within her heart and soul of what's really going on, even though many of us, many divine feminines and masculines are not together yet, and they haven't felt the energies of this. They know it's coming, they can feel it coming, but it hasn't transformed yet. And so this is sort of like I almost feel like sort of like a pat on the back, or this is going to be okay, divine feminine. Trust in this process, trust in this, know that this is happening for you, for each of us. And so just be okay with it, be okay with the process, and just keep, living life as you now know it to be for you, and keep stepping up as this true divine feminine that you are now and always will be. And so she's, the Swan Queen here, she's stepping up and she's standing in her power, and she's, she may have, in the present, she may have, and she may also still be feeling a little bit left out in the cold. This reading is just to help her know that in this present time, to sort of let that go, let that feelings of, being left in the past or being left in the cold, release that, let that go. Your divine masculine is there, standing right beside you. He's there. He may not fully be in form yet with you, but he's there, and he is stepping up and into all of this. And he just wants you to know that, the divine timing is right here, and that it's all coming forward as need be, when need be. And so you just have to trust in the process. and just keep stepping your steps as guided and needed to be for you and for the whole divine union to come into play, to come forth for the betterment of, of you and both of you, and for the betterment of all. It's really always about the betterment of all, even though, it comes into play as for this divine union couple. It really is about the betterment of all, because you power couples are stepping up and stepping into this power to help and to be there for the betterment of all, to show your true colors, to live this unconditional love, this life of unconditional love, so that all others can access this and see into this and know what this is all about and what this means for them as well. So just keep going, Divine Feminine, and don't worry. No worries. There's nothing to worry about. It is what it is, and it's all coming to be. And it's coming to be in the here and now. It's just taking a little bit of time, and there's just a few things to tie up, those loose ends. The Three of Raphael is next as a clarifier for the present. Okay, so this is really a good feeling. Your ship is sailing in card for the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine energies here are really happy energies. They're feeling fulfilled. There's camaraderie between the Divine Feminines, because, we've stepped up and into all of this as Divine Feminines, and, we need to be sharing our love and our light with each other, because, this has not been an easy path. This has not been an easy road for all of us to be on and to go down and to have, been, journeying within. So, we need to be there as help and support for one another, knowing that, we're not alone. We're here for one another, and we've all been going through this process. Yes, everybody is going down a different path, a different journey on their own as true Divine Feminines and stepping up and into true Divine Feminines. But we really are collective, and we really are there for one another. And if you feel, you'll know it in your heart. You'll feel it in your heart of hearts, in your soul, that, us Divine Feminines stick together, because we really are all about love and light and for the betterment of the alls. And so just know that Divine Feminine as a whole, our ships are sailing in. Our ships are sailing in. And so what we've been through, all of these hardships and all of these rocky roads and stumbling blocks and, the rough waters that we've sailed upon, they're getting better. They're getting easier now. We've gone through, most of our process as, single, alone Divine Feminines, now coming into union with our Divine Masculines. And so just know that you're never alone. You're never alone. We're all in this together. And that's the present. That's into the present. That's in the present card. And so we've got our next in the present card is the Sun. The Sun. Okay, so I'm right away being guided to the 1-9, so the 10. So 10 for me is always completion. So I'm feeling like in the present, of course, this is a completion. This is a time of completion for our masculine, for the masculine energies here. They're feeling enlightened. They've got this, this glow about them now, that they're feeling, on top of the world. Their wings are spread out. They are coming into their own. They're stepping into their own true power as who they really and truly are. Now these sunflowers, I see some sunflowers here, and I'm being led to some messages, and so one of the messages is signs. Some of the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines are asking for signs, and so some of the signs may be flowers or different things. I don't know if this resonates with you, but I do know that, okay, so I'm being divinely guided to mention pussy willows. So this is for a Divine Masculine. If you've asked for a message about of some kind, and you wanted a sign, and whether your sign was pussy willows, I don't know whether you like them. This is a sign for you. So I would love it if you'd comment. Also, for anybody else that's asking for signs, if your signs are sunflowers or other kinds of flowers, I'm really feeling the flowers sticking out as a sign right now, these sunflowers or these, like I said, these pussy willows. They're not in the card. They're not in the cards. It's just the divine has given me that to bring forward for someone as clarity for them that, they're on the right path. This is true for them. Step up and into this. You can believe this. It's not as crazy as it seems. This is being divinely guided and divinely brought forth for you. And so you are being illuminated now on this. You are being told this from someone other than that would know, how would I know to bring this forward for you other than divine intervention being brought forward for you through me. Okay, so whoever that resonates with, let me know. I would love to hear about it. Here we go. Okay, so I just feel like he's stepping up and into his power, and he feels great, and he's on a, he is on a, like a mission. He's on a, like a divine mission, and he is stepping forward, and I do feel like this is coming quickly. I do feel like, it's coming like on a trot, like it's not, it's stepping forward fast. So for the divine feminine, just know that this is part of the present process that, he is stepping, and he's stepping up into his power and into his own. And this is a divine process, and that is part of the present. Next card is Change Your Life. Now this also is in our present energies. Okay, so present energies. For the divine feminine, a message from your divine masculine. Okay, so I'm just feeling like, just know I'm getting the message. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Don't worry that it's not manifesting as quickly as you want it to be. You're not getting all of the full messages that you want. It's not in your timing. It's not in your process. I mean, it is in your process, but it's not in your control. It's divinely timed. It's divinely processed. And so as you step up and into your owns, as only you can for each of you singly, you are being given more and more tools and understandings, and whatever you need in your life is coming forward for you. So, no worries. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fret about. Just know that this is coming forth for you, and to not really do not be concerned with the way things look right now, because really the way things look are always not the way things are. And isn't it funny, this card itself is like futuristic. It's not anything, it doesn't look to be anything normal or original. So just know that just because things may look to be a certain way does not mean that is in actuality truth, because things aren't always what they seem. Many times they are not always what they seem. And so there's another learning lesson for us, that things are not always as they seem. And so so in your expectations, expect for the best. Expect exactly what you want and step into that. No longer worrying about, your manifestation process and how you're manifesting. Just step up and into your abilities as you know right now for them to be, because as you keep stepping up and into them, you'll be given more and more guidance and information as well on more of that as it comes forward for you from the divine. So great. One more card for the now, King of Raphael. Now energies. Okay, so so today, because the cards change for me all the time, because you know, for me, it's really just about looking into the cards, seeing what comes forward for me, and listening to my divine guidance. Listening, it's like channeling. It's like information coming in, like dictation. And so that's how I read the cards. I don't, you know, sometimes I'll be guided to read what the cards say, but many times I'm not, and that's okay. However, the information comes through is exactly what I'm guided to give. And so sometimes funny things come up, like the pussy willow thing. You know, you think, oh, well, this is weird. But anyways, you say it anyways, because you know what? For someone else, this resonates. This is the sign or the signal that they were waiting for. And so if we would stop ourselves from saying, you know, what in our heart of hearts we know that we need to say, then we would stop, you know, maybe a wonderful, loving process that needed to come forward for someone. So, you know, if you get guided to say something to someone that's, you know, loving and kind, and you know that it's coming from your heart center, and you may be getting it, you know, divinely guided to you, divinely channeled to you, you know, relay that message, you know, of whatever that is, that message of faith for them, because, you know, that might just be the sign or the signal or the word that they need to hear to know that, you know, what they're going through, there's a reason for it, and that they're not going crazy, and that, you know, it means something to them. So, you know, whatever it is, even if it seems silly or seems like, well, who the hell would want to hear that? Say it anyways, because if it comes from a place of light and love, it's coming to you for a reason. And so that's for you to bring forward for someone. So anyways. Okay, so this is a cool card. This is a really cool card. Did I show you guys this? King of Raphael. This is a very cool card. So as the divine masculine is stepping up and into his true powers here, he's feeling, you know, more enlightened, more and more enlightened each and every day. As you know, as time passes, he is getting this. He is really, really getting this. He's getting these messages. He's getting clarity. He's understanding the divine messages that are coming through for him. And, you know, that just makes him want to push forward all the faster and all the more, because he feels this divine love connection deep in his heart and soul anyways. And so, all of these divine messages that he's getting are just, you know, urging him or pushing him forward into the unknown, many times the unknown, but also sort of known from within his heart chakra, his heart center, that this is what's right for him. This is the ways that he needs to go to true happiness, to true love, in all that he wants for his life. This is what he's been wishing for. This is what he's been wanting. And so why not step up and into this now? Because, you know, there's no better time than right now, because this is it. This is the time to step up and into this with her and for her, the divine feminine, because this is what she wants to, and she's ready for this union. And so if you don't step up and into this with her now, she is moving forward without you, because she is feeling compelled to. She has to do this work because this is who she is to the core of her. And so there's nothing and no one going to stop her. Even though that divine connection means, you know, the world to her, everything to her, she is not willing to stop her true heart's desires, her true self, from coming forward for the betterment of all, in all that she needs to be here and to do here for all. And so she just really wants you to step up and into this with her right now, because the timing is perfect. The timing is right. Divine timing is right now. And it's taken for some an awfully long time to get to the here and now, to the right now, divine timing for all of this. So, you know, just step up and into it. Let's get into our future energies. The wise woman of Wonderland. Okay, future energies for the divine feminine from her divine masculine. And the knowings, you know, from deep within her on, you know, her true path and her true life and what she's here to be and do and have as. So, she's coming forth as this wise woman, as this person that has sort of like done her time. She has worked her path. She's stepped up into her power. She's being and doing as her true united self, her twin flame energy. And so she has stepped up and into this true power, and she's wanting to be and do as she needs to for the betterment of the alls. And so she is, she's not only waiting for her divine feminine or divine masculine to step forward for and with her, she's still on her own path alone as well, because let's face it, she needs to keep moving forward with this, because this is who she is from deep inside of her. And as these messages come forth for her and this guidance comes forth for her, she feels this energy of success and love, and sort of like entitlement to step up and into her true power, as one of these divine queens that is here to sort of like lead the world in divine love, in with her divine counterpart as well, of course, whether that be in reunion or union, or however that comes to be forth for her, because again, we're each on our own individual paths, and so not everybody's is going to be identical, and so there's no way to bring that forward, but this will be and is for the betterment of alls. And so the future energies here are for the betterment of all, and for the divine feminine to step up no matter what is going on in her life, whether divine masculine is there right now, he's on his way, he's down the road a little bit, he's a little ways away. Wherever you are at on your path, keep going, because you will eventually get there, and so will he. As you step up and into your owns, so will he, because as we do for ourselves, we do for the other, both ways, feminine and masculine energies. Okay. And for some reason, this bunny here is stepping up and out here as I'm talking and as I'm channeling these messages that are coming through. This bunny is there, and this bunny, I feel like the bunny is about abundance, about a magician, of the magic magician, of the, the manifesting energies of magic for us, and how we are able to manifest as these magic manifestor magicians in our true lives as we each step up and into this all. And so it's amazing. The reason it's even more amazing to me is because a few months back, and I have yet, I haven't even added anyone to this group, but I have a Facebook group that's called the Magic Manifestor Magicians Tribe. And anyone who joins the Creation Series, which is all of the divinely guided work that I've been working on, that I have been channeling for the past 14 years on how to become your best self, how to live your best life, how to step into the life of your true dreams, all of these things, how to step up and into your own. As you join this program, you are automatically brought into this group, which hasn't really begun yet, because I've got the group, but I haven't had anyone purchase the program or move into the group yet. And this group's going to be all about sharing, more personalized, divinely channeled messages as we move along on our process. So I'm really not sure how this is all going to play out. I am just one that I get divinely guided, and I just step, no matter what that means for my life. And let me tell you, many times that has not been an easy road or a process, and I have doubted and I have wondered, and all of these things. Like I said, my hypnotherapy business dropped off and just dwindled out, and now I'm stepping up into this all, and it's really new to me, but I'm really feeling good about it, because the divinely channeled card readings are coming in so strong, and it's all about the divine masculine and feminines now, the true twin flames, and of course it passions me as well, because I am a true twin flame as well. And so all of this work and all of these messages resonate so much with me, because I am part of this process as well. And so I'm stepping up and into my true power here, and I invite you all to do the same, and to keep stepping your path no matter where you are at on your process. Okay, future energies, cool. Now, let's keep going with our channeling. So we are moving, this is a confirmation card on our future energies, Knight of Raphael. Okay, so right away, of course, I'm feeling that the divine masculine energies are, you know, he's in a hurry now. He's being illuminated more and more all the time. And so no matter where you're at on your process, divine feminines, step it up, step into it, because he is as well. You know, he is being divinely guided. He is being divinely pushed into union as well. And so as you each step up and into your owns as this true being, who you really truly are from deep inside of you, all of your own true colors, and into your owns here, as you step up and into this true light of your dreams and in who you really and truly are from deep inside of you, he steps up there as well. And so keep stepping your steps and keep doing your work, because he's coming fast and furious now, because he wants this union as much as you do. He just didn't know how to make it happen, or didn't know how to express himself, or didn't know how to bring this forth. And now he's being as divinely guided as you are, and he is, you know, learning his lessons, stepping his path, you know, hearing his truths, wanting to soar with the birds and with you. And so just keep stepping up and into your owns here, because as you are, he is being more attracted to you as you keep stepping up and into all of this. And so, you know, as your chakras become aligned to his energies, you become a divine energetic match to each other. And so you cannot not be together. Once you get to that place of divine, you know, freedom and love and choices and peace within, and you know, that energetic match of who you really truly are for one another, that's the union phase. There you are. You're at the union phase then. And so these are the now future energies. And so where you're at in your now, and your now future are so damn close that just keep stepping up and into your own. And whether you're in reunion right now, or it's on its way, wherever it is at, just keep going, keep stepping, knowing that all is well, all is unfolding as need be, just exactly as it was supposed to be. Even though many times it doesn't look that way or feel to be that way, it is what it is, and it just is. Okay, we have more divine future energies. Oh, the lovers card. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's see what that has to say to us. Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. It's like a peacock blue, beautiful turquoise dress to me that she has on. Wow, 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 wow. It's gorgeous. So I am being guided to look at, so these future energies are mountainous. I'm being guided to look at the mountains in the background. You know, these future energies may seem insurmountable, insurmountable, I guess, like a mountain, seem insurmountable, but they're not. That's just another seeming failure in the background that's not even real or true. You know, it's just a seeming insurmountable situation that, you know, all you have to do is step on past it, and you're in the clear, you're in the clarity. So just move past it, move on past it, and you'll be exactly where you need to be with your divine feminine. So that was for the divine masculine to know that, you know what, that seemingly insurmountable situation that you don't think that you can get past, that you don't know how to get past, all you have to do is start stepping. Once you start stepping your path, you'll be guided to know exactly what to do and how to do it, and it will become easy for you. You will be divinely enlightened to what to do and how to do it and how to step and where to step to reach that place of divine union with your divine feminine, to be so extremely happy together in love with one another. And I see how they're just, their eyes, they're looking at each other, they're looking deeply into each other's eyes, and there is an illumination of that energy between them. You know, just their heart-to-heart connection coming through and being shown through the eyes, the windows to their soul, in just how they relate to one another and how they feel about one another. And that's really always been there. They just, they were on their pathways, they were on their journeys. And so even though things look to be not working out for them, for some, for a very long time, just know that this is now coming to be, and this, like I said, this seemingly insurmountable situation or circumstance or whatever in the background, what he is going through right now, Divine Masculine, it is so not insurmountable. It will be of a place of ease once you just start taking the steps in it and through it and above it, and as above, so below. So just keep stepping on in, through, and past it. And you'll be in your now future energies once you do that, and you'll be with your divine feminine. And it's all being divinely guided, and the angels, your spiritual guides, your higher selves, ascended masters, everyone is there with you, building on this, egging this on, wanting this to come to be for the betterment of the alls, not just for the two of you to be together, but for the betterment of the all, because as you become and step up into this power couple, this just helps the whole of the world in so many ways, which we are all about to see how this is all going to play out in our future energies as time goes on forward more and more and more and more. And wow, I'm excited to see what's going to happen, what's going to go on. I know that it's going to be a better world for all of us to live in. And I know that we're all going to be happier, and there's not going to be this scarcity and these wars and all of this crap that we've been living in and living through. There's going to be more, it's going to be more about light and love and forgiveness and compassion and companionship. True love, true unconditional love for one another. Okay, our last card for future energies. Solutions. Okay, so I'm feeling like right away I'm getting guided this message that this is for the masculine. This is for the masculine energies. Just to open up your mind and open up your heart to the possible solutions of whatever you feel as a problem, or this insurmountable situation that you feel that you can't surpass, that you can't get through, you can't get over, you don't know what to do, you have no answers to these questions that you have. Just open up your mind, open up your heart to the possibilities of all of this. Open up your dreamscape to the possibilities of all of this, to your higher self's knowledge getting through to you on what all needs to be done here. And just know that there's light, not only light at the end of the tunnel, but light on the pathway of this. And it's being afforded and it's being shown to you once you just open up to it all and you ask and you let yourself be guided, and you start taking those divinely guided steps from within you towards your divine feminine. Because there's a huge ball of light here that has a huge ray of blue that is being afforded to you and being shown to you as a masculine energy that is going to be like true enlightenment, more enlightenment for you on this, in these future energies, so that you'll know how to step, what to do within all of this insurmountable stuff that really is just not insurmountable. It's just, again, another seeming failure, a seeming insurmountable situation, occurrence, whatever you may be going through that resonates with you right now. Just know that once you step up and into it, you ask and you wait for your divinely guided answers, and you start stepping that path, stepping up and into it, it will all be illuminated for you as well. And so you are being divinely guided, masculines. You are being divinely guided. So do not ever doubt that. Do not trust in that. Do not ever doubt that you are not being divinely guided. It's all coming forth here for you too. And you really do know it. In your heart of hearts, you really do know it. And you are being illuminated to a lot of it. You are understanding it, and you are knowing it, and you are feeling it. Just step into it. You're just, you're just a little hesitant. Some of you are just a little hesitant to step up and into it because you're not sure, because the unknown is, a little bit unknown. And so, but once you do, you will be illuminated to so much more. And, I just feel like you'll have the keys to the kingdom, that, the abundance, the abundance of what you want, and that what you have in your heart of hearts, in what you want for your life, for and with you. It all remains there. It's all there. It's all there in divine union with your divine feminine. So it's all just, it's waiting there to be taken. It's waiting there for you to step up and into it and just take it. Just take it. And you have the energetic knowings. You have this energy about you that is becoming more and more powerful each and every day. And so trust in that. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself that you will know exactly what you need to know to be, to do it, to have as this, and to get through all of this that you're going through right now. For your divine feminine and for yourself, and also, of course, always for the betterment of the alls. Divine intervention. Just allow it to be. Allow it to come to you, however need be, however you need for it to come to you, and just open up into it and allow for the divine guidance to guide you to your rightful place beside your divine feminine queen. Okay, awesome, everybody. Great reading. So if this resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Just know that these readings will resonate, these channelings will resonate more with those who are, you know, getting close to divine union or are in divine union. That's what I've been told. I'm also feeling like this will resonate a little bit more than my other readings with divine feminines and masculines that are a little bit further away from their, you know, they're coming together, they're uniting, but at the same time, we're all getting there, you know, at a gallop quickly now. It's just a matter of stepping up and into our own paces here as who we really and truly are. Because as you listen to these recordings and as you listen to the videos and the channelings that come forward, you'll realize that it really is all about stepping up and into your owns and into your own true colors as a divine feminine alone before you come together with your divine masculine, and he steps up into his own true colors as well for the betterment of the alls, so that we can show the whole world the unconditional love, the ecstasy, the fun, the happiness, the joy, everything that comes along with divine union, and that shows the whole world how to be, do, and have as this divine power couple, so that they may step up and into this as well in their own lives and in their own true happiness and in their own true joy, so that they're living the life of their true dreams here as well. So, okay, great. Awesome reading. Hope it wasn't too long today. Anyways, it was fun. So we'll see you all soon. Take care. Love you all. Love and light. Have a super fantastic day and weekend coming up too. Bye for now.